What did Deadpool 2, John Wick, and Bullet Train all have in common? The director, who's now bringing Gears of War to life. Yes, you heard that right. This is massive. The Gears of War movie just landed a director, and not just anyone. It's David Leitch, the action genius behind Deadpool 2, Atomic Blonde, and co-director of the original John Wick. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Netflix has officially brought on David Leitch to direct the live-action Gears of War movie. He's also producing it alongside Kelly McCormick, his longtime collaborator, and they're working directly with the Coalition, the game studio behind the Gears series. But here's the wild part. Netflix isn't stopping at just one movie. They're also developing an adult animated series based on the franchise. So we're looking at an entire Gears universe in the works. Now, if you've played the games, you know this story isn't just about over-the-top action, though there's plenty of that. It's raw, emotional, and honestly, cinematic as hell. The main character, Fenix, is a battle-scarred soldier fighting to save humanity from the monstrous alien locust horde. Think war drama meets sci-fi horror. It's intense, brutal, and weirdly heartfelt. Over the years, Gears of War has sold more than 40 million copies worldwide. It helped define the Xbox brand in the 2000s and built a fanbase that's still going strong today. So naturally, fans have been asking, where's the movie? Well, here's where things get messy. The first attempt to make a Gears movie happened way back in 2007. New Line Cinema had the rights, and Len Wiseman, the guy behind Underworld, was attached to direct. But then came the 2008 financial crash. Hollywood panicked, budgets got slashed, and Gears slipped into what people in the industry call development hell. Over the next 15 years, the project bounced around between different studios. Universal took a shot. Several scripts were written and scrapped. There was never a clear vision. Some wanted it to be a gritty war film. Others pushed for a full-on sci-fi blockbuster. No one could agree, and the movie just kept falling apart until now. Because here's why David Leitch might actually pull this off. He's not just good at action. He's good at stylish, emotional action. Think about the emotional core of John Wick or the chaotic, character-driven story of Bullet Train. Leitch knows how to balance mayhem with meaning, and that's exactly what Gears of War needs. Even better. He's a fan of the games. He's talked about wanting to stay true to the source material, to honor the story and the world. That alone puts him ahead of most directors who try to adapt video games and get it totally wrong. Plus, his relationship with Netflix is solid thanks to the success of Bullet Train. That means creative freedom, bigger budget, and way fewer roadblocks. So after almost 2 decades of false starts and frustration, it finally looks like Gears of War has a clear path forward. And with David Leitch in the director's chair, there's a real chance this could be the adaptation that actually delivered. Now, the only question is, who's going to play Fenix? Fans have been campaigning for Dave Bautista for years. He's even said publicly that he wants the role. And let's be honest, the look, the voice, the presence, he'd crush it. But what do you think? Can David Leitch turn Gears of War into the next big action franchise? And who should lead the cast? Chainsaws Red.